Welcome, and thanks for taking the time to learn more about the UA and a career in the Wisconsin pipe trades. The UA, as it's commonly referred to, stands for the United Association of Journeymen and Apprentices of the Plumbing and Pipe Fitting Industry of the United States and Canada. Founded in 1889, the UA has been training qualified pipe tradesmen including plumbers, steam fitters, sprinkler fitters, fabrication specialists, and service technicians. Today, they represent over 340,000 members across North America, belonging to over 300 local unions. UA Locals serve as a collective voice for members, representing wages, health benefits, and retirement pensions through negotiation and collective bargaining with contractor groups. The Wisconsin Pipe Trades was formed by the UA Locals in Wisconsin to specifically address the pipe fitting needs here in the state and the upper Midwest. The Wisconsin Pipe Trades supports and promotes piping projects throughout Wisconsin with a goal of providing highly skilled pipe trades labor for these projects. We hope you find this presentation informative, as you'll hear from apprentices and others in the pipe trades about their experiences, training, and the satisfaction of their career decision. Pipe trades can offer an excellent wage package, and it's affordable for anyone willing to make a commitment to a pipe trades apprenticeship. Beyond a comfortable income and benefits, everyone in the pipe trades takes pride in what they help build. It's you, working with both your hands and your mind to help build a better quality of life here in Wisconsin. The following section provides a general description of the careers offered by the Wisconsin Pipe Trades. For over 100 years, steam fitters have been one of the founding trades that have helped build our country. In Wisconsin, you'll find some of the most highly skilled welders in the world, and many are considered to be amongst the elite in the pipe fitting industry. In general, steam fitters fabricate, assemble, and install piping systems that carry processed water, steam, compressed air, liquids, and gases. Steam fitters are trained to work with a variety of piping materials, including carbon steel, copper, plastic, glass, and even newly developed materials. They also use their training and skills for the processes that bend and connect piping, including welding, brazing, and soldering. In Wisconsin, you'll find steam fitters doing intensive welding in our power and ethanol plants, welding together submersible vessels at fabrication plants, and installing the new piping in our wastewater treatment plants. Steam fitters also help build and maintain the piping systems in our refineries, industrial and chemical plants, hospitals, and many of our commercial buildings. It's a career that offers a lot of opportunity for specialization and substantial wages. The most basic form of life needs clean water, and just about everyone here in Wisconsin can count on a cold glass of water when they turn on their kitchen faucet. We depend on plumbers to get water to our house, through it, and back to a wastewater treatment facility. Plumbers are knowledgeable of the state plumbing codes, and they assemble, install, and repair piping systems for fixtures that provide heating, venting, gas, water, and storm drainage. They are trained to work with a variety of piping materials and utilize skilled processes such as soldering, welding, brazing, and solvent welding. In Wisconsin, they're installing water supply systems for fresh drinking water, water waste systems to meet health and safety requirements, and even medical gas piping systems in hospitals to ensure patients safely receive the proper gas in a pure form. It's truly a career that contributes to our quality of life here in Wisconsin and offers an individual personal and financial rewards. Fires kill thousands of people and do billions of dollars of damage each year in the United States. And to protect our lives and real estate investments, we install fire sprinkler systems in our homes and businesses. Sprinkler fitters install automatic fire sprinkler systems in new and existing buildings, and in general are trained to work with the different piping and fittings that are used for these systems. Code-complying installation, testing, and maintenance of fire sprinkler systems are all in the job duties of a sprinkler fitter, and you'll find them in Wisconsin working in our schools, dormitories, hospitals, homes, and almost all our public and commercial buildings. It's a career that pays well and offers a sense of pride, knowing that your work just might save a life one day. Many of the piping systems that help build our hospitals, power plants, paper mills, and industrial buildings are fabricated in manufacturing facilities. This includes the layout and assembly of piping components, welding, and working with carbon steel, stainless steel, and numerous metal alloys. Fabricators specialize in welding techniques and use all common welding processes, including MIG, TIG, stick, and subarc. They're intensely trained with a general understanding of pipe math, metallurgy, isometric drawing, rigging, and blueprint reading for welders. Some of the best fabricators in the world live in Wisconsin, and a career as a fabricator will take your work all over the globe. One of the fastest growing sectors of the Wisconsin pipe trades is the servicing of the mechanical systems being installed. Refrigeration compressors, boilers, and their associated control systems require a highly trained technician to tear down and rebuild system components. The HVAC-R Service Apprenticeship is designed to provide advanced training in electronics, computer diagnostics, and the general working of mechanical systems. During and upon completion of this apprenticeship, you'll be on the job troubleshooting problems and making the necessary repairs. It's a career with a limitless amount of work, and it provides a daily sense of satisfaction when so many people and businesses are depending on your knowledge to fix a problem. Apprenticeship is a training strategy that combines on-the-job training with related classroom instruction. Wisconsin Pipe Trades apprenticeships provide a complete education in all aspects of the craft, and it's complemented with the knowledge of skilled tradespeople who are willing to pass on what they have learned.
Well, during their apprenticeship, we try giving them a well-rounded education so they learn all aspects of the trade, whether it be service and repair, residential, remodeling, commercial, industrial. We want them to learn it all. So when they become a journeyman and they're expected to go out and work on their own, they're capable of doing all this work, and it keeps them employed. We have continuing education for journeymen that'll help them even specialize a little bit more. So when they want to become a contractor, whether it be residential or commercial, they have that specialized training to go into that field.
You work out in the field, you get the hands-on training, the real job site application, and then we also have classroom time as well as lab time where they have opportunity to work in a controlled environment, work on things when the customer isn't present. You can dissect the valve and get into the internal workings of it, as well as going through the code.
After our steam fitters are finished with their program, it's a very diversified field. We have some people that are specialized in ammonia refrigeration systems, some that are specialized in nuclear power plant facilities, including the welding and the valve repair training. We have medical gas people set up to put in the medical gas systems in the hospitals, so it's a well-rounded training.
As a pipe trades apprentice, you'll be enrolled in a 5-year education program that includes both daytime and nighttime instruction. During classroom instruction, apprentices learn the formal book knowledge of their trade with a variety of courses such as blueprint reading, mathematics, drafting, knowledge of the state codes, and additional topics depending on your pipe trade. On the job, they learn how to use and safely handle the tools and materials of their trade. Apprentices also spend time learning the safety techniques necessary to establish a safe working environment.
We learn different codes, different procedures that we use out in the trade, and a lot of the things that we use from the book, the code book, or from what the teacher says is applicable to what we learn out in the field. Because it all comes together, and you actually, you feel like you have accomplishment.
The on-the-job training is really the best, I think, because when you're learning in school weekly, you're seeing it on the board in theory, then you go out and you practice it, you know. And as you're putting the two together, it helps you better in your mind mentally be able to know what you're doing faster, quicker, and become a better skilled plumber.
Well, your first year at day school is more along the lines of basic math skills, science skills. And first year night school is along the lines of safety. And then second year would be get more in depth into different types of welding and sciences and how systems start to work. And then later on, I don't really have schooling anymore, and I'm starting to do the reviews for all the journeyman exams and stuff like that.
One of the benefits of Wisconsin Pipe Trades Apprenticeship is you'll be paid for both your time worked on the job and for your time in day school instruction. You'll receive a first-year apprenticeship wage when you start, with raises in your hourly wage as you progress through your apprenticeship. Upon successful completion of your 5-year apprenticeship and passing the required exams, you'll receive a journeyman status from your pipe trade and have college-level earning power without the costs of a college education.
The training that goes in to even take your journeyman's exam. I mean, most people don't realize what an engineering level degree that you receive as a journeyman plumber and when you go on to be a master plumber later on. The training is very intensive, not only just the code and how to protect the safety and the health of the public, but as well as the technical side of things, you know, methods and means and the different types of products that go into building a building.
A Wisconsin Pipe Trades Apprenticeship is an employment opportunity that offers paid training to help you start your career. Most consider apprenticeship a privilege once they complete it, and it's important for all applicants to know that if selected for apprenticeship, someone else may have been denied that opportunity. So make the most of it. The following outlines the general requirements for a Wisconsin Pipe Trades Apprenticeship, but be sure to check with your local UA office for an exact requirement list and the application process. Age. You must be 18 years old at time of placement into apprenticeship. Education. You need to be a high school graduate or have a high school equivalency certificate. Aptitude testing. All applicants are tested as directed by the UA Local Joint Apprenticeship Committee. Drug testing. Prior to placement with a contractor, all applicants are drug tested. Transportation. You'll need to have a valid driver's license. Orientation and interview process. Apprenticeship applicants may be required to attend an orientation meeting and may go through a formal interview process. The following offers a brief summary of the main benefits of a UA membership, as you'll hear from union members about their experiences in the Wisconsin pipe trades.
Your daddy helped build that building, you know, and they're like, "Daddy, you did that? Wow, that's a pretty big building. Wow, what type of work did you do in there?" And I can always tell them, you know, we put in the heating and we put in the cooling and we put in all of the gas systems and we put in pumps. It's good. I like it.
I like to take pride in my work and the fact that I can, when I have kids someday, I can walk around, you know, drive around with the kids. Yeah, you know, I worked on that building over there. And the fact that, you know, when the sprinkler system goes off and you hear that there was, you know, no deaths in the fire, you know, it's a good feeling. You know, well, I was a part of that. You know, I helped save some lives. So it's definitely a pride factor.
There's a lot of pride actually in it. The biggest one is the one I drive by every day. I did a lot of pipe fabrication for the Fox Energy plant that's just down the road that I drive by every day. And just to drive by something and know that you built some of it, you know, you're part of it, is probably one of the biggest benefits of this job.
It's almost to the point where everybody you run into wants to mentor you, even apprentices that are further along than you, journeymen, your instructors. My personal success will be because of the mentoring that I have received.
Great camaraderie amongst everyone in the union. Your foremans, you get a great bond with them, working with them, and you tend to, some of them you hang out with after work, you know, on the weekends, but just everyone's helpful. You know, if you have a question, your foreman's right there, you can help answer it. Or if he's not there, if you're working with another apprentice that's been in the trade a little longer, they can help you too.
Yeah, I think it's something that more women should get into. I think a lot of them are maybe kind of afraid of getting into it because it's more male dominated, but it's really, I mean, everybody treats you really well.
When I was a first-year apprentice, I was at 20 years old. I think I made about $25,000 that first year. By the time I was a fifth-year apprentice, as a fifth-year apprentice, I worked a lot of overtime. It was on exceptional jobs and stuff like that, but I made $70,000 as a fifth-year apprentice. Last year, I made roughly $95,000. So money speaks for itself right there. I mean, not only is it interesting, but you can make quite a bit of money.
When I was 19, I bought my first house, and that was always something I wanted to buy, and so I just kind of decided I needed to find somewhere I could go and make some good money, and now I can come home, and I'm trying to remodel the whole house on just cash only and not taking a loan out for it or nothing, and it kind of helps out.
I am a third-year apprentice. I'm 22 years old, and as of right now, I'm making about $17 an hour, and it gradually goes up percentage every year. Fourth year is like 20 bucks an hour. Fifth year is 25, and journeyman scale is at like 28. When I turn out, it'll be around $55,000 a year, just working 40 hours a week.
An apprenticeship theoretically goes pretty quick. It's only a short 5 years. And at the end of that 5 years, you're going to be making $60,000+ a year with outstanding benefits. I don't know where else you can get that kind of return. And that's just on the low end. I mean, if you're working and you can work your way up to be a foreman or superintendent, you can get into the six-figure range. So this is an outstanding career for anyone to get into.
We need to get some of the bright young people who would ordinarily possibly go into college or some other trades to understand that this is a very viable way to make a very comfortable living while using more than just your hands. It's not a backbreaking job. It's a highly skilled, highly technical job. There's such a great future here for anybody with any management skills or leadership skills that you can go as far as you want, and it's probably the last bastion in the business world where you can go as far as you want in a company without a college education.
I would recommend the fire protection industry for young people strongly. The requirements from the building codes that I spoke of earlier, the insurance companies are demanding fire sprinklers. We also have a situation currently where we're retiring more members than we're bringing in. And so I think that we need to come to the young people of America today and let them know that there is a future in this industry, that they can't make good wages, spend a lifetime in this career, and retire happily.
One of the best resources the Wisconsin Pipe Trades has to offer is their network of training centers that are owned and operated by the UA locals. With new state-of-the-art facilities located throughout Wisconsin, full-time instructors, and support from the Wisconsin Technical College system, you can expect the ultimate trade training experience.
We're proud of our training centers. Our training centers are fully funded by the members themselves. There's no government money involved in it. The schools provide all the apprenticeship training for the new people coming in the industry that eventually become journeymen and journeywomen. And what they also do is provide a place to receive continuing education throughout their career. They can use the school at any time they want to improve their skills.
Upon completion of your apprenticeship, you've also earned college credits, and many journeymen continue their education to expand to the higher levels of their trade. Check out the UA University website for more information about an associate, bachelor, or master's degree within the industry. For more information about locating and contacting a UA office near you, check out the Wisconsin Pipe Trades website or visit the Training Centers section of this DVD.